And welcome to your next family game.
Yeah, so this is a series of videos if you're a family who want to get into board gaming. Maybe you've just don't know where to start. You've seen some great stuff online. More than that, if you play games, we're going to try and give you not just our view, but a child's eye view of games. You're going to hear from some kids who have played it, so you get a real accurate review. Also, when we review it, we're going to talk about things that are important to families. So, you know, how long is there between turns? Are my kids going to get bored? What's the kind of tantrum rating level? Tantrum rating level. So it won't just be a simple 4 or 5 star system. You'll be able to really think, will this suit my family? And yeah, find out how to give it a go.
And so what we're going to talk about today is this game, Kingdomino, which I'm going to talk you through now. So Kingdomino is a game that can be played by 2 to 4 players, any age from 8 upwards, and literally takes the 15 minutes it says so on the box. And what you're aiming for is something like this, which I've just very inexpertly put together. It's basically a little kingdom made up of domino tiles, and it's got different areas, if you can see. You've got a kind of forest here and a field here, and the areas score you points depending on the size of the area and the number of crowns in that area. You add up your points and that's how you score. Highest score wins. The clever bit is how you get the tiles and how you go from starting just with this cool little castle here and build up this kingdom. So you start off every turn, there's a row of tiles that are being selected, and each of them has got a number, which is essentially their value. So you organise that in ascending order. Now on the first turn, it's randomly assigned, everyone chooses at random, so you get this out at random, you might choose that one, and that one, and then maybe those ones. And then the next row is also taken out and random from the box and placed in order. Now, here's the trick. The person who chose the lowest value tile last time gets first choice. So it can be quite good to choose a low value tile because then you might get a really good one next go. So let's say this person does that. They then take this one that they've just vacated and put it on their kingdom. Now, the castle you can put anything next to, but everything else needs to go next to something which also has something of the same colour on it. So you've got to match up the 2 forests here, just like normal dominoes. And that's basically it. You go on until you have a 5 by 5 grid. You can't go over 5 by 5, and then you score up. Very simple, very quick, very easy. Now we're starting again. Okay? Right, we're going to get the first few tiles out. We're going to arrange them in order and then flip them. Can you flip those actually, Tess?
I can flip them.
Right.
Yeah.
John, can you draw the first tile?
Suspense.
Right, so Tess is first.
It's Tess!
Tess, you're first.
I'm going to choose this.
Zach.
Pink! Yay! I choose you!
Tess, the next one.
Green.
I know, it's the most manly colour.
It's going to be green. Green!
Yay, it's green!
So which one are you going to choose, Zach? Might go with this one.
Yeah.
Good
That's
choice.
cool. Right, and we need to just get the next 4 out immediately.
Suspense is already filling.
Suspense?
Killing. Suspense.
Oh.
The suspenser.
The suspense is killing, not filling.
No, I think it can be filling.
Right, John, you're first. Your turn
Filling.
first.
Guys, there's a dragon.
Bags and dragons.
Oh, cool. No! I wanted that one.
So you will live. Great.
No, I will not.
Next 4.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will.
No, I got some crows on this one. Is that little Red Riding Hood on here?
Oh, you want that one?
I got a little Red Riding Hood on this. What? Let's see.
I know the art's lovely. There's some really cool stuff on this.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted that.
Take your piece.
No, it's not your go, Zach.
You have to take
Oh, no,
your
it
piece.
is your go, sorry. You're just taking Tess's piece.
You need to take your tile.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh wow.
Can I go here?
Honestly.
If I go there, when I get to take it back, can I place it there?
Yes.
Yes, but then the wood won't be of any... Oh no, that was for this piece.
I'd rotate it.
Put it that way.
Put it there. I'm going to discard it.
Zach, I think you should have gone for this piece, because then you also need to get to go first next go. No, I'm
Press it,
going
Jordan.
last. Okay. You're bad. Last
Yeah, but
position.
you got that.
exits
That was a really good tile you just got. You can
Do stuff.
do good things with that one. So can everyone work out how much they scored? Just to remind you, you've made lots of different areas.
Yes.
So each area is scores the amount of squares in the area multiplied by the number of crowns in the area. Okay?
So can I do an example
Yeah, okay.
for Zach? In this massive field, this absolutely massive field, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crowns multiplied by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares.
8 times 5 equals 40.
So I get 40 points.
And then that's not as much as you get so far.
Yeah, that definitely changes the complexion of the game, doesn't it? Right, I'm going to work. Jordan, you can work out yours, yeah? You actually work out yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got...
Right.
And here.
What have you got, Tess?
No,
38.
38. 45.
20.
50.
Oh! Well played, John. Well played. Okay, so what do we think of the game, guys?
That's a good game.
I like this game quite a lot. Great game.
Great game.
So what do we like about it?
I like the details in the pictures.
Oh, the picture's brilliant.
Every time you look at them, there's something in there that you haven't noticed before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just brilliant.
I agree with Tess. Like, there's lots of stuff that like reminds you of movies, about
Books. Or...
books.
They could eat. It's not. I see there, old man running away from
I see
a
Dumbledore.
chicken.
I see Dumbledore in one. It's just a great game.
Okay, so we like the art.
It's really imaginative.
What about the decisions in the game? Are they interesting?
Yeah, it's like you have to think very hard. As like if you want to score more points, you have to get like a bigger area
Yeah.
Sure.
in the thing. So like, John got a massive field, which led to him getting lots of points.
And I think you have to be very careful, because if you place your pieces wrong, you are not allowed to move them.
Yeah.
So at the end, your board might not be as full as other people.
Yes, some
Yeah.
people like I didn't fill my board because I'm foolish.
Zach really got the foul end of the.
So did I.
He did. He
It's
did.
because I've never played it before.
Yeah, that's very true.
That's true.
Is there anything that you thought was boring about the game? Did you feel bored at any point?
Well, it's certainly much more interesting than dominoes. I like drafting.
Yeah, what John said, it's just like the bit is like it can get sometimes boring. It's like you're doing the same thing, but then the only
In
different
dominoes.
the different bit about this game is that like there's lots of different bits to
Yeah.
keep you on board.
Yeah.
So
In dominoes, you just get
Definitely
bored.
on board. I was on board
like,
throughout.
The pictures, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
a great game.
It's why they call it an unboard game.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey. Hey.
So I really like this game, but that's not the point. What we want to tell you is what it's going to be like for you playing with your family. And we've got 5 ratings for you, each out of 5. And the first is fidget factor.
Yeah, so I'm sure you've been there, you're playing a game, it's too long between turns, your kids lose interest and the whole game grinds to a halt. So for us, a low fidget factor would mean that your kids are going to stay involved, stay active, and hopefully stay at the table.
And this game is good with that because it's very, very quick between turns. You're more or less going and going and going and going. Only takes 15 minutes for the whole thing, and you're going to draw 12 tiles in that time. So really, fidget factor's pretty low. I would give it 1 or 2.
Yeah, 2 for me.
2 then. The second one is the tantrum index.
Yeah, so once again, I'm sure you've been there, you know, something happens in the turn, they throw a 6, throw a 1, they start screaming at you, screaming at God, screaming at each other. So the idea is it's a low score here. It means there's less chance for, kids to fall out, whether it's eliminating another player or doing something mean. They kind of take that mechanic.
So this one I have seen tantrums with, if somebody else takes the tile that you particularly want. It's not common, so I would only give it a 2 on tantrums compared to some of the others.
I have apologised for having a tantrum about it, but I did really want the tile.
Yeah.
Similarly, I'd give this a 2. I mean, my kids have the potential to tantrum about anything, but yeah, a 2 for this.
Okay. So, and the third one is basically complexity, and we're going to call that Steins.
Based on, obviously, one Stein being Einstein, And yeah, some kids love that deep strategy, kind of complex mechanics, thinking far in advance. Some other kids maybe struggle with that. You'll know your kids best. But yeah, for us, it'll be Einstein. How much are you giving it?
Well, I'm again going to give this zwei Stein or 2 Steins because there is a little bit of thinking in there, but it's simple enough that pretty much anyone can get into it. And even if you don't fully understand all of the maths of it, you can still play it.
Yeah, I'd give it a 2 just for the calculating the scores.
And the fourth is what we call amaze balls, and it's that. Well, you tell.
Well, yeah, it's that moment where you just kind of go, "Whoa, that's amazing!" For those of you who've played the game Rampage, when the first building comes down, it's an amazing moment. So, amaze balls, we're scoring high here. If there's that moment of "Wow, that's cool, that's beautiful, that's incredible," we'd score it high.
So this has got a little bit of that. It hasn't got that kind of whoa moment, but at the end you get this very beautiful kingdom, and the art on the cards is really gorgeous, and it's just very satisfying. So I would say a 3 on this one.
Yeah, it was interesting with our kids that they spotted details on the cards that even we hadn't spotted, and it kind of drew them in. They started kind of telling stories about it. So yeah, a three amaze balls, but not that kind of killer death amaze balls. No. Much more of a kind of hot mother cocoa amaze balls.
Yes, very much so. Very much a kind of blanket. And the final one is our overall rating. Now, I would personally rate this as a family game 4 out of 5. It's absolutely one of my favourites.
Yeah, I mean, I have a different set of kind of, I guess, scoring system. For me, there's not enough killing in this game, so I'm going to give it a 3. But it is beautiful, great to play with kids.
All right, fine. And that's Kingdomino.
Kingdomino.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at DicetowerNetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.